She also gives a ton of YouTube growth. Wow. She also gives a ton of YouTube growth tips. YouTube growth, that is a, y'all. Change is crazy. Change is crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to Stationary Muse channel. My name is Tatiana and I hope that you guys are having a great day as you click on this video. If you clicked on this video, I'm excited for you because obviously you are trying to grow a YouTube channel, and you guys know I recently just got monetized, and it has been such a just great accomplishment for me because I have been on here for 4 years trying to grind and get it to work, but I will really say the last year is really where I've taken my channel seriously. And a lot of you in the comments, and even before I got monetized, have asked me, to share my journey, to share tips and just different things that I can provide to you guys to help you with your journey to getting to monetization and growth and all of those different things. So the first thing I wanted to just share with you guys really quickly is that when I originally started this channel, I really was not thinking about monetization at all. I knew I wanted to grow and try to reach as many people as possible, but when I started the channel, I kind of just wanted it to be a place where I did plan with me's occasionally, and just my love of planning. That was kind of what really started the channel. I recently had started my business, and I knew that I wanted to have a place where people could come and interact with me on video. So obviously it's since grown into so much more. I'm always sharing a ton of behind the scenes with you guys, which is kind of what my channel has become known for, and providing you guys with business tips to get started with your own creative businesses, as well as still, dipping in occasionally, sharing my love of planning with you guys and that journey, my life, vlogging and all that stuff. I love it all, and that is why YouTube is definitely my favorite platform by far as what I do on a day-to-day basis for my business. So with that being said, I wanted to share with you guys my tips on how to grow on YouTube. First of all, I need to throw out there, I am not an expert by any means. I'll keep it real with y'all. I'm not an expert, and I definitely am not a big YouTuber, as you can clearly see. But I have actually seen significant change in my channel since I really sat down and got serious about a plan of what I wanted to do, not only to be monetized, but really to just grow and have more subscribers, more reach, more views of my videos. Those are the things that were really more important to me. Monetization is something that just kind of naturally will come along with that when you put it in. So if you guys are interested in hearing a little bit more about that process, then definitely just keep watching this video. So as I said, my name is Tatiana, I'm owner of Stationary Muse, and I love to inspire women to go for what they want in their lives. And one of those things that I absolutely love is business and using YouTube for that. I think that YouTube is such a wonderful platform when you are starting a business and you want to drive traffic to your website. I will honestly say that majority of my new customers are coming from my YouTube channel. And that is because I share my journey with my business with you guys, sometimes very openly and probably more than most people feel comfortable. But that's just my nature. I like to keep it real, and I have found that this platform has been perfect for me to do that. I've actually been on YouTube for about 12 years total. I started a channel back in 2008 singing and doing covers when I was like 17 years old, and I did that for a really long time. That channel then kind of blossomed into like a little bit of a lifestyle channel where I did some occasional vlogging. I never really took it seriously. It was just kind of more like a here and there thing. And then I started another channel in 2012 that was like a natural hair channel called Muse Curls. I still have my stuff on there. I think if I would have kept that up, I probably could have did well with it, but I just don't have a passion for beauty as much as I thought in that moment when I created it. But that was another channel I did. So this is actually the third YouTube channel that I started in the last 12 years, and this is the one that I've seen the most success with, and I want to share with you guys the tips of how I got there. So the first thing is, no matter who you are, if you're watching this and you want to start a YouTube channel, one thing to definitely keep in mind, first and foremost is, and I'm sure if you guys have watched a ton of these videos, you've heard this before, but this is so true. This is even with just starting a business. I personally feel that if you are going to pursue something and you know that you're going to have to put a lot of time and energy into it, I strongly suggest that you choose something that you actually are going to enjoy doing. Don't feel like you have to be put into like a certain niche just because that's what's hot right now, or that's what you think is going to get the most I don't know, subscribers or whatever to your channel. You really want to enjoy what you're talking about, because that is how it's going to come across to your audience. If you're just kind of going with the motions just to try to get monetized or try to you know, grow or get sponsorships or whatever the case is, just keep it in mind that you want to be authentic and genuine and real with people. So first off, if you are thinking about starting, or if you have started and you're not necessarily feeling what you're doing, now is the time to pivot and really figure out what it is that you want to focus on for your channel. And so my first tip is to actually get a plan. So whether you are fresh, just started a brand new YouTube account, or maybe you've been going at it for a while but you're just not really seeing any changes, this is the biggest thing that I did for my channel. So about this time last year, I'll have to look at my numbers and see. I can try to maybe insert some stuff over on the side for you guys. I should have probably looked at my analytics before, but I'm trying to film this in my daughter's nap time, so you know, we got to go with the flow. But I came up with a plan around April of 2019. Is when I really was like, okay, I need to get serious with this. I was in the process of getting ready to do my first trade show, and I thought it would be fun to share that process, and I really wanted to start getting more consistent and taking my channel seriously. And I think I said that in a lot of my videos too, because I love to hold myself accountable by putting it out there and telling people. It's like my way of being like, okay, well, you said you was gonna do this. So I set up a plan initially that I knew I wanted to come up with a consistent schedule. I didn't really share it with my subscribers, I don't believe, but I knew in my head that I wanted to post at least 2 to 3 times a week. And I tried to come up with like a type of video that I was going to film. Like I actually just came up with a new upload schedule that I'm working on, for example, so I'll share that one with you guys. So on Tuesdays, I'm going to be putting up business related type of videos like this one, for example. And then on Saturdays, I'm going to be sharing more just like regular content, my behind the scenes stuff, vlogs, planning videos, just whatever I feel like. And then that way I know I'm at least gonna consistently post 2 times a week, and then any additional videos are just extra. It's kind of like going above and beyond, get some extra credit or whatever the case is. So for you guys, I really would suggest coming up with a schedule and a plan for what you want to put on those days, and that will help you just so that your mind can kind of get working. If, let's just say, for example, you are doing planning videos, maybe like I know, for example, like At Home with Keita, y'all, she is goals when it comes to an uploading schedule. Like she has I've seen before, I think she has like set days where she does stuff, and she has like all these different planners, and so on certain days you can expect different videos from her, which also helps your viewers to have something to look forward to and be excited. That's something I'm on and off with in my own journey, and I'm definitely learning as I'm growing, because you guys know you grow with me. I think that it's just the more structured you can make it for yourself, the easier it'll be for you, because I'm gonna be honest, you know, it's a lot of work to film a YouTube video, edit the video, upload the video. If you got a janky computer like mine, you're gonna be waiting on it to upload, then filling in all the information, you know, like titling the video properly, tagging the video, creating your thumbnail. It's a lot of work. So you want to just make a plan. Maybe you have a specific day of the week where you film, then you have another day where you edit, you have another day where you do whatever. Maybe you bulk film some days and then you edit all on one day, create your thumbnails, and then you have like 2 weeks worth of videos. It's up to you how you do it, but regardless, get organized, get a plan. So that is my biggest tip. That was the first thing that I decided to do around this time last year. I was like, okay, let me actually like make a plan for my channel instead of just like willy-nilly just posting whenever I feel like it. Because that's gonna help people know like, okay, I can expect a video from this person clearly. And I do this all the time. When I discover a new YouTuber, I will literally go on their page after I watch the video that I found them by. I'll go on their page and I'll start scrolling and be like, okay, how often does this person post? And so if they haven't posted in like 3 months, I might not subscribe to them. And that's just the honest truth. It's like, I'm gonna be like, well, they probably aren't gonna post again, so you know, why would I subscribe? Why would I want to see more from them if they don't really post that often? And that's just real. So you want to do that. And so that actually flows into my next thing. The second point, my second tip, is consistency is key. So even though through this last year, I'm not going to say I've consistently posted every single week, but what I will say is just about that. I have taken some breaks occasionally here and there because we are human and we cannot be freaking robots all the time. But for the most part, I made sure that I at least got 1 video up a week most of the time. So you can give yourself that standard you want to go to. Like if you want to post once a week, I think that is kind of like the easiest way to do it. I wouldn't really go out the gate saying I'm going to post 5 videos a week. That's a lot on yourself unless you really have the capacity and the time to do that, which would be wonderful because that's just even more content to provide. But 1 video a week really should be the minimum of what you're doing to be consistent. And then from there, I really would like to see more like 2 to 3 videos a week. And that's usually what I aim for. You know, like I'm kind of getting back to the swing of things now. I was starting to kind of feel not the best with some of my health issues and stuff going on. I'll link the video around here so you guys can see what was going on if you're interested. But yeah, life happens, you know, you're gonna sometimes occasionally take a break, but once you're starting to feel better, you know, pick it back up and try to get back into the swing of things as much as you can. All of these things will help your channel grow. And so consistency is gonna look different for everyone, but if you're gonna show up, make sure you continue to show up. So, you know, don't just consistently post for a month and then you're just MIA on YouTube for 4 months and then you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna do it again. And then you post for another 2 months and then you're gone for 3 months. Like that is inconsistent. So you wanna make sure, plan out your videos like 3 months in advance. As part of that plan, really get organized, and that will help you to be consistent because you'll have an idea of like, oh, I'm gonna film this in March because this is going on and all of those things. And especially if you have a business and you know you have maybe like specific launches that are coming out, all of this stuff can be formed around what you or when you film, how you film, and what you want to share. Number 3, my point number 3 is do not add any pressure to yourself. So I live on YouTube, you guys. YouTube is probably my first entertainment source above really anything, above TV, podcasts, Netflix, just anything that's considered entertainment. YouTube is my first go-to. Why? I don't know. It's been like that for years for me. That's where I live. And because of that, I also see a lot of other YouTubers and their success and all of the different things that they're doing. Maybe it seems like people are growing overnight, which is possible. But the whole thing is, if you are like me and you live on YouTube or just on any platform where there's other people performing and doing things you want to do, just always keep in the back of your head that my journey is my own, my timing is my own. It's frustrating to be on YouTube. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, it's frustrating for me. The first 3 years of me being on YouTube, I literally I didn't hit 1,000 subscribers within that 3 years. I was at like, I don't remember how many subscribers I was at. It was not many. It might have been like 600 or something. I'm just throwing it out there. After 3 years of being on YouTube, but I was inconsistent. I was just, you know, randomly posting and different things like that. And so to look at someone else that's being consistent and seeing that they're growing significantly, they're going live, things that I'm uncomfortable doing sometimes. You know, the whole live thing is not really my jam, but I'm gonna get into it. And all of those things can add pressure and make you feel bad about yourself. And then you don't want to post because you're like, well, what's the point anyway? Just in that sense, if you are a person who likes YouTube, really stay in your lane when it comes to thinking about it in terms of like, well, why this person get monetized? I've been on here for X amount of years or X amount of months. I've put up this amount of videos per week. There's so many different things that go into each individual person's YouTube journey, business journey, that it just cannot be compared to someone else's. And that is just the truth. And like I mentioned, people can have success overnight. And on this platform, you literally can, because you can put up a video about whatever and then it can go viral in one night, you know, or you might put up a video and then like 6 months later, it's more of a timely topic. And now the video is getting all this traction and you put it up like 6 months or a year ago. That stuff happens all the time. I've seen so many stories like that. There's a girl that I love her channel. She's the Content Bug. I watch her all the time, and she put up a video. I want to say it had something to do with like how she got 1,000 subscribers or how she got monetized. It was something like that, but her channel was significantly small. I think she had just hit 1,000 subscribers. She put up this video and her channel blew up from one video, y'all. And so since she's like grown, I think she just hit 100,000 subscribers, like all this craziness. So it's just kind of a weird, crazy type of game. And you know, honestly, I mean, as much as I love my channel. I love my little small community with you guys. I have enough capacity to comment and respond to everybody. I know sometimes like when you start growing and getting bigger, it can get kind of hard to do that kind of stuff. Of course, I would love significant growth on my own channel. Lord, do you hear me? But at the same time, I'm just appreciating my journey and where I'm at, and this is where I'm supposed to be. So I'm saying that to myself as I'm saying that to you guys, because just keep that in mind. I know that is a huge thing to not compare yourself. Just even like when I put up my video about that I got monetized, and a couple of you guys were saying how you were waiting on that as well, and it will come. But some of these tips are going to be the key to that. You got to be consistent. You got to have a plan for what you want to post. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to love what you're doing, because something like this, it cannot, to me, it can't be about the money. Because if it's about the money, you're gonna give up. Because I've been doing this for 4 years now, and it hadn't made one dime off of this channel. So, you know, I just want to point that out to you guys. Okay, the fourth thing is titles and tags. And so I don't have a whole lot of experience in this, other than just like I just kind of take a chance to see how it goes. Around this time last year, I also did get TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a app that you can actually, it's like a plugin that you can put on YouTube, but you can actually go to their website. I'll make sure I leave all the stuff I'm talking about down below. And TubeBuddy essentially is a platform that you can get on, and it can help you with researching what to call your video, what to tag your video. And it will even kind of tell you how it ranks against other videos around that are around the same topic and different things like that. I love it so much. There's a lot of other really cool features about it, even just from like how you can copy and paste tags from other videos and like play around and do a lot of different things. My biggest tip when it comes to titles and tags is I would just watch a ton of videos and do some research. But one thing for sure that I will tell you guys is if you put a video up, and let's just say, for example, if I put this video up right now and I called this video, think about if you're making a video, when you're in the planning stages of that video, because sometimes there's a video where you may actually want to, like I have a list right here. It's a really short list, but I wrote down what I wanted to talk about. If you're doing that within that plan, think about, okay, if somebody was going to try to find this video on YouTube, what would they type in the search? So if you are trying to vlog, if you're trying to be a vlogger, 9 times out of 10, if you put up my day or today was crazy, let's just say that was the title of the video, nobody is gonna search that. But let's say within that video, you shared a really cool recipe that you make, and you wanted to share that with people. And so you put easy 10-minute dinner recipe for moms or something like that. And then you would put like, you know, like maybe day in the life blog or whatever, today was crazy. Whatever the case, you can put today was crazy on your thumbnail if you want. But your searchable terms, what's in your title, what's in your description, what's in your tags, you want that to be as close and in line as possible with what people are actually searching on YouTube. And TubeBuddy is a great way to do that. I know Google Keywords, I think is what it's called. That's another one. I don't use that one, so I don't know 100% about that one, but I know you can do that as well. TubeBuddy does cost money. I think is it $4.99 a month? And I like to have it because what happens is as I create new videos, it's really easy for me to get on there, research the video, think about what kind of tags I want to put on there. It actually populates tags automatically for me based off of my title, and there's a lot of benefits to having it. So just check it out, y'all. You know, I really like it. I wouldn't suggest anything to you guys that is not working for me, obviously. So just make sure when it comes to this topic, take it seriously because it really does help you. You want your stuff to be searchable, and the only way you can do that is if you do some initial research. Even if you don't want to get TubeBuddy or pay for a platform, at the very least, what you can do is in the search bar of YouTube, just type in the topic. You know, like for example, if I'm doing this video and I want to call this video, I don't know what I'm going to title this, but let's just say I wanted to see tips for growing on YouTube for small YouTubers or something like that. I'm going to look up that on YouTube and kind of see what people are titling their videos, the videos that are performing well. What should I call this video? And then that will kind of help you with what to tag the video with and what to put in your description and all that stuff. It's a lot of really technical stuff that they use to do some algorithm, and that's how you get found. So your best bet is to just take an hour or something. If this is something you care about, you got to dedicate some additional research time to it as well. But you want to just take some time to research, like, how do I title my videos? I actually know the content bug girl that I was talking about, she recently just put up a video about it, on how you can, I think, like, optimize everything to be searched and found. So definitely check out her channel. I really like her. Another channel I like is Erin on Demand. She also gives a ton of YouTube growth tips to help you guys to grow. And so in this next year for me, now that I'm at another April or whatever, my plan is to really just see my channel grow. I would love to hit 5,000 subscribers. That's my next goal, and I have some plans to do that. Definitely all of the things I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna be doing the same stuff to grow my own channel. Okay, and then the last one is to be patient. This is tip number 5, and this is with anything in life, not just YouTube, but in general. Unfortunately, we can't make stuff happen the way we want it to. And as much as that would seem really cool and great, there's a reason why things lag for some people, why it took me 4 years for this channel to get monetized. There's a reason, there's a lesson, there is a purpose. And so again, back to, like I was saying, that your journey is your own. It's the same thing with this. Just realize that it will come. If you are putting in the work to something, you will see the results. It may take time. And you know, for some people, like I said, there's some people, they start a YouTube channel, y'all. They post one video, some crazy prank video, something, whatever, and they go viral overnight. Now they have this poppin' channel, thousands of subscribers, or whatever the case is, all of these views, they get monetized in a week. And then you have other people that are on YouTube for 5 years, they're still trying to push at it and do it. And it just comes down to your work ethic, the research that you do, because that's a lot of it too. You can't just kind of go into it willy-nilly. You want to research that you're doing the stuff properly if you want to be found by people. And then overall, it will come. And it's easier said than done, but I feel like you guys know me well enough to know that I'm never going to say anything to you that I don't 100% believe. And it took me 4 years to get monetized. It took me 3+ years to get 1,000 subscribers. Like, y'all, that's a lot of time. Okay, so if I'm able to say, you know, be patient, it will come. You got to put in the work. This is legit. Like, it really does work. So again, you know, I have a steady growth on my channel. My channel is not skyrocketing or anything, but if anything changes or if some stuff just kind of starts like popping off, I will share it with you, you know, if I find some like exciting growth strategy. But I found that this is the stuff that really has helped me to get to this point where I am today. So I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. I really think that YouTube is a great platform, despite all of the different things and negative stuff you may hear or whatever. I love me some YouTube for entertainment purposes, but also as a platform to come and inspire and share. And that is above all the whole reason why I have this channel. So again, if you guys have any other questions about YouTube growth or anything in general, please leave them down below and I will do my best to answer them for you guys. And that is basically it. If you have not already, please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel so you can get more information like this, business content, behind the scenes vlogs. I'm actually working on the current box that I'm going to be shipping out shortly. So lots of work for me to do, but I wanted to get this up for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye. One thing I will say, y'all, I think you can get a trial for TubeBuddy, and depending on what kind of niche you're in, niche, what do you guys say? I say niche, but I hear so many people say niche, so then it makes me want to say niche. I don't even know what I want to call it. Something that, okay, actually rewind.